ready.
Be the first.
I'm not wearing any socks.
It would be the first thing that the stream
neither.
hears.
How scandalous. No socks. I'm not wearing socks either, though, so...
I know, I'm feeling
Wait,
slutty.
I'm not wearing socks either. Why?
Whoa, guys. Is this like the no sock party?
No sock party.
Socks in the summer for chumps.
Yeah, exactly.
Not my Birkins.
Socks in the summer are for chumps.
I got my flippy floppies.
Yeah.
I'm a flippy floppies.
All right. Any hoodles. We're back after a little bit of a hiatus here. We are back. No. We were 2 weeks ago, weren't we? Something like that? I don't know. Time is a strange phenomenon. We're back regardless. Back down in the dungeon. Not a crazy recap this time around, although a lot happened. Last episode. Felix had felt you guys are in this dungeon by Dragon's Veil on the hunt for retribution and revenge against this old bandit encampment of some kind that, by all accounts, some 20 years earlier raided Dragon's Veil, doing quite a bit of damage. And seemingly on the anniversary of that 20-year attack, decided to come back and try their luck a second time. This particular raid to no avail, as this was not the same Dragon's Veil. They fought them off, drove them back into the woods, where one of the sentinels themselves, Nadar, and some of his company chased after them, meeting up with Asher and his team on a shared quest in this dungeon where they've traced the bandits. They've been making their way through the turns and twists of the caverns where these bandits are. And near the end, because just for some perspective, you guys basically just went straight back through this cavern. And near the end, it was Felix who felt this strange pulling into the gate beyond. And it was through that gate where he found out it was the same place he had seen in his dreams that Morta showed him, where he would begin this undead onslaught against the entire world itself. But, because I don't think any of you guys noticed it in the last fight, your prior two encounters against Morta and whatever she had to throw at you, you guys did the same thing both times, and both times you actually failed. There were oncoming waves of enemies, and in both her little dungeon and in Felix's dream, you guys split the party and did what you could where you could, but it wasn't long before one person goes down or one person's out of place, and the whole operation just crumbled and fell apart. But when
I don't know what you're talking about. You took me out that second time.
I can't hear you very well. You must be muted. Anyway, but in this particular, when the chips were on the table, you guys stuck together, you coordinated, and you saved Felix and Diana from unknowable havoc that would have been wrought upon the world. You guys collected yourselves, returned through the same passage that you went, leaving that strange structure behind. Returning through that gate, you look behind you and it's gone. Whatever it was that you had walked through, I think you guys tried to check, like, when you first walked through, whatever it was is now gone. And you guys return to find Nadar in this cavern here, who's basically letting you guys know that you were really only gone for a couple of minutes, but for you guys it felt like hours, I believe. And you guys at this point still have the remainder of the dungeon ahead of you, so you have not gone too crazy far. I'll show the rest of the map again here. You guys entered from the you should be able to see my mouse, I'm pretty sure. You guys entered from the southern portion of the map down here. you had gone to this little western... well, I guess if we're going by the compass on the map here, which I would suggest, on the eastern side of the map, Hadrian had just wiped that room out while you guys went forward and cleared out some of these hallways. Going forward, I believe you cleared out some traps and so forth before coming to the main body of the chamber, and that's where we stopped. So from this room, you guys can see... So you know there are some pathways down to the north here, where you guys came from. There is a left turn cavern here and a right facing cavern. And you guys are with Nadar. You know, maybe I guess it's up to you if you guys want to explain to him what exactly it was that you did.
We don't get any rest or recovery from that, correct?
Not since last episode, no.
Okay.
We could take a short rest.
Up to you. Nadar will approach up to Asher. Well, it sounds like whatever you went through was pretty intense.
I wouldn't know. Everything went black for me after we, I was holding on to Felix. We tried stopping him. He asked me if I was willing, and then everything went dark. After that, I'm not entirely sure what happened.
And he like looks you over. Pretty good medicine check. I mean, you're a little hurt, obviously, and everything, and but he doesn't. Well, it doesn't seem like anything is too wrong with you out from the old battle scars, and he taps you somewhere where you're clearly hurt, and you know, like hits it. But listen, I've been thinking about this while I was watching you fight some of these creatures in here. I think you should take the lead on this one and clear this place out. I think it'll... I'm trying to think of how I want to say it. I think it will impress the people in town who it needs to impress.
I agree. For the honor of the Vale, any more that I can do to help us get rid of this scum and villainy that resides in this cave will definitely help our situation.
Getting rid of scum and villainy is kind of our specialty.
Well, it's yours, Asher.
Are you staying in here, or will we meet you outside?
Yes, well, I'll be close by just in case you need us. And Diana is with him, and also that like kind of strange figure who you guys have seen traveling with them, Oatley. Are we absolutely sure that we should entrust such a delicate operation solely to, no disrespect, Asher, but to you and your demon friend?
What are you calling a demon?
The only one
Better
here,
not be me.
the only one here who is.
I've not hurt any of you.
I've gotten as far as I have with them behind my back without any issues. Just have some faith in myself and my companions.
Yeah, if you trust Asher, you should trust us.
And Nadar turns to him like, you should. I don't know if I quite... And he's like looking at Char like, I don't know if I fully trust you yet, but if Asher trusts you, then I will place my trust in him.
Have a talk with my father when we get back. You're already more understanding than he is.
The oldest traditions we have are... They've withstood 1,000 years for a reason. Can't blame them for being set in their ways.
You're right.
Sometimes new traditions can strengthen everyone.
Anyway,
Why don't we head out?
we'll be here if you need us. Good luck, Asher. Do the Vale proud.
We will. I'm gonna head towards the eastern pathway.
So is this like normal northeast, southwest, east, or are you doing the in-game compass east?
In-game compass. East,
Thank
I want to
you.
go to the left on the screen.
Thank you. Okay. Now I have got.
I
your
would
guys...
also.
Yeah.
I would also like to possibly check for traps and shit as I am walking.
Possibly check, you say?
I want to check the traps.
I'd like to assist, given my experience with traps.
I can also summon 2 more bears for us to walk ahead of us.
Oh, that's fair too. But
If you don't mind summoning bears, Char.
Yep, I'll mark it off. I summoned 2 brown bears.
Oops.
I would like to walk near the brown bears and check just so we get some longevity from our brown bears.
I should have bears.
And I'll still assist in Hadrian's check.
Rachel, best I can do beavers. How about some beavers?
I love
thought
me
you did
some
bears
beavers.
last time.
Gotta love
Yeah.
a good beaver.
Right next to the wolf and the rat.
I say maybe I'll have one
I'm a big fan
bear.
of the beavers.
One bear up front and then one bear back by us.
You don't have bears. These are beavers.
I'm sorry, one beaver up front
Thank you.
and one beaver back.
We're crab people now.
Damn beavers!
I
Only
will walk
one's kind of-
reasonably
Come on
close
now.
to the beavers, but far enough away that I am not risking my own personal damage.
We're
Right,
crab
and that's why I
people
kept one behind for like, if we get into a fight, we can keep him mostly alive.
now. Is Arkul
Adrian, I'd
still lit?
suggest. Yes. If it's a cantrip, I'm gonna keep lighting that shit up all the fucking time.
Lighting that shit up.
Yeah.
Adrian, I'd suggest being about 15 feet away. Last time Char and I were about 10 feet behind her bears, we still got hit by the last trap.
Okay, I'll stay 15. I will follow that advice. Yeah.
So as you guys are moving eastward down the cavern,
Down.
there is
Making
not
my
that
way
one.
downtown.
This bear has to squeeze, but he can
Beaver.
make it.
Beaver. It's a beaver. Big old beaver tail.
How much wood do I need to keep these beavers fed all winter?
Person.
Oh,
Person.
yes.
Is that from How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah. The
I thought it was.
the Robin Sparkles show, or whatever.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck. Yes. As you guys are
Classic.
approaching, no one is stealthing. You guys hear this beaver enters the room, and you hear like 2 ka-choo, as there are
Aw,
shots.
poor beaver.
An 18 and a 9 to hit
Oof.
on the first beaver, Rachel.
Yeah, sorry, I was just pulling up their AC. The 18 hits, the 9 does not.
Oh, not bad.
Daylight beaver.
16
Beaver does
damage
Matrix.
Okay.
on, let's call it red beaver.
Beaver does the Matrix move to escape.
Gold
the,
one. Gold one.
And a, and a blue beaver. Okay,
Gold leader.
so you guys hear
The
that
blue
happening,
beaver
and then
waffle.
that was
Do I,
a
so wait. I hear that happening.
yeah.
Okay.
That would have been a surprise round. I've still got your guys' initiative from the last one. If you remember, we were doing like a... We have like a set initiative just so we can keep these fights moving, and then you guys can pick pretty much any time
Can
when
you
you want.
give us
anyone
the
to-
order really quick?
I don't remember what it was, but I wouldn't mind just re-rolling just cause.
Well, we can reroll after the fight. Top of this round, Char. So you hear like a ka-choo, ka-choo, and then you hear the beaver squeal. Fucking, I don't know. And then you're up.
Okay. How far back am I? Can I get through that into that room or no?
Yes. Oh man, Christian, I heard that one.
Yeah. Unless you farted really, really loudly, Christian, that must have been a
No.
motorcycle.
I like rumbled my house. Fucking people.
You get right about there.
And I'd like
Char.
to.
I thought you were drinking a milkshake.
No, my neighbors work on cars and stuff, and they just go 0 to 60 down the neighborhood street for funsies.
Nice.
Ah,
My
Yeah.
other neighbors that are old love them.
I bet.
That's neither here nor there. D&D.
I'd like to just take aim at one of them, maybe the closer one.
Sure, I'll make.
Well, yeah,
Looks like they're both about red. I'll make him bleh.
yeah. I'll take aim at that one, and I'll do a produce flame cantrip.
At the blue one.
Yes,
Take it.
that is going to be 9 plus 8 is 17 to hit. Does that hit or no?
Da-da-da. Sorry, lots of stats. That will hit.
It does.
It does.
Okay, let me find my dates here.
Don't make me say it again.
Where are they? What the heck?
No dates? What, on this of all Thursdays?
Oh no, right. Okay, so it's going to be 10 damage.
Ooh.
And then I'll tell both bears to go in and attack.
Yeah, and it's their turn, so they can do, well, assuming you had bears to attack with.
I mean the beavers.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this one. How much movement do they have?
40 feet.
So yeah, he can get right up there.
Okay. So bear 1 is going to start with his bite, which is going to be not hitting a 9.
That does not hit, in fact.
Then he's going to try with his claws, which is a 19
That'll hit.
for 14 damage.
Ooh, 14.
And then bear 2 will also attack, starting... I mean, if he can get here. If not, that's fine. He'll get as close as he can.
He actually cannot, because they have to squeeze to get through these hallways, and he can't, like, squeeze past the team.
Okay. Then I'll just have him wait out there, and then next turn when everyone comes in, I'll have him come in.
Okay, and
But
it is
that's my turn.
these guys' turns. The blue guy is... He will wiggle around here and try and set them... He'll try and set them up for a nice, strong attack. Get that out of the way. Ooh. 19 to hit.
Me or the bear?
The bear.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, okay. So, first attack is 7 damage.
Okie dokie.
Second attack, ooh, low to hit. 11 to hit.
That does, yeah.
Ah, sucker.
I know.
17 damage.
Okay, he is then dead.
So the beaver pretty much immediately
Yes.
he flips straight upside down. And I don't think I see the other one. There are, you guys will see, there are 3 of them. Blue, whoop, come on now. Blue just went. This guy's gonna charge like right over the table. 10, 25, 30. Oh, he can't get there.
Table's rough terrain.
So he's gonna
Confirmed.
he's gonna try and get like a little bit of cover over here from you, Char, and like pop out, take a crossbow shot.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yes.
Nice. $13 damage. And this guy as well is going to, he'll take 20, pop a shot at you. Ooh, 18 to hit. 18 on you, Char, to hit.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing math. Yes.
Cut it out.
I know, right? Too much math.
11 damage.
Okay.
Math is for nerds.
Then he's gonna duck over there.
Stepping on fire now, he's burning.
They're like around it, yeah. Hadrian, Felix, and then Arkul. So Hadrian, you are back here. You see like Char step around the corner, like, "Go, my beavers!" And she just gets riddled with arrows.
Oh gosh. I'll run out there, kind of in front of her.
15, 20, right here.
One more over.
5.
Yeah. And then do I? Well, I guess before, do I have a sight line on them from that spot? Or is there?
No, you do not.
All right. I'll move I'll move over 1 square. My last 5 movement speed.
Yeah.
Nope. No. So I have a sight line. Sorry. No. In front of Char. Yeah.
He wants that diagonal.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's a tricky shot, but you think you can pull it off. Make an attack.
Okay. I am gonna throw level 3 shatter.
Ooh.
In between the 2 of them, so it hits both of them.
Very nice. Is that dex saves, right?
Yeah.
I have a 14 and a 7.
1 saves, 1 doesn't.
Okay, we'll say red saves for the sake of it.
Okay. Do you? That will be 22
Oof.
and 11.
Big hits, yeah. Yeah, so the blue guy, you can see he's just taking like pretty big hits this whole time and is not looking very good.
Oh, they alive still?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Yeah, these guys, now that you're
Will be
looking
here.
yes, these particular guys, you can see that they do. Now that you're like wait a minute. All of the guys that we fought thus far have fallen relatively quickly. That is loud. Sorry, stream. They have fallen relatively quickly, but these guys are not. Anything else, Mr. Hadrian?
Probably not. I'm gonna save it.
Gonna save it, he says. Felix.
Where am I?
You are way back here in the corner. Let's see if I can get a better angle. That's a pretty good angle. You are way back here in the corner. You've got some movement you can get. I can zoom in a little bit more. Oh, I need to buy. I don't know if you guys. I think I told you guys. I can. They just added this in the game. They're called seats. I can buy seats in Tailspire, and I'm not sure how to like transfer those to you guys exactly just yet, but basically I buy Tailspire at like half the cost, and then if you guys want to, or if you're able to, you can actually come into the game and move your token as you would like, rather than like me doing everything.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. I don't know if my PC could run it, but I would try. PC.
Yeah, your tablet, that might be kind of stretching it.
Yeah, I doubt it. But anyway, can I move up full 30 feet and see where I end up?
So here, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 gets you right there.
Do I have... Well, I don't really need line of sight to do what I want to do. I want to cast Fireball in the middle of the room so I can hit them all. It's a 20-foot radius.
Ooh. Like here-ish, looks like.
I don't want to hit any of the teammates. I just want to get them. Yeah.
Looks like that's right what you wanted.
I'm going to cast it at
Dex saves for me, yeah?
level 4 for funsies. Yes, it's a dex save of 16. And he's also going to expend a sorcery point to make it cold damage.
Ooh.
And he will speak the words, Ruine Acor. And hurt them.
I have dice here if you want me to roll. Or you can.
For damage?
Fireball, yeah.
Hold on, let me expend my sorcery points.
Go ahead, expend those points.
It has been expended. I really want the satisfaction of rolling it, I'm not gonna lie.
Go for it. I don't care. Whatever's most
4.
satisfying to you in these beavers.
How many D6s is that?
Single
96.
beaver.
Whoa! 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounded chunky.
I got a lot of ones. There are 5 ones in here. So 5, 11, 13, 17, 23 points of cold.
Oh.
And then have to save.
So well, you don't know it, but blue guy over here, diggity down. Just some nice synthwave action going on.
For real. I'm digging it for sure.
And... math, and then only one guy succeeded. Half 11. That's a lot of damage. He goes
Balls
right
of
there.
fire.
So, maybe Hadrian can just see, like, this little bead of light that shoots past you guys and ignites the room, and maybe he can just barely see this guy in the background, just hits the wall and slides down, falls to the floor, does not move.
It is blue fire, I'm just saying, because it's cold.
Anything else, Felix?
He'll stay there.
Arkul.
Just move me 30 feet in front. I think I was like right next to Hadrian.
10, 15, 25, 30.
Move me up one more. Yep.
Whoop.
And
Get down there.
no, I want to stand on it.
We all know where you are. There we go.
I mean, I can see shit, but I can't really do anything, so I'll just take a defensive stance and end my turn.
Sure. Top of round 2. Char.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Boop, doop.
Yeah. I can still see the one though, right?
Ooh.
Probably some head. Maybe.
A little bit. It might be in this particular circumstance. He's gonna get a slight AC bonus just because you're like shooting between friends and past a corner and a fire.
Well then instead I'll take one more step back and I'll cure wounds myself at 2nd level.
Good choice.
Do you need potions, Char?
No, this should get me right.
I have plenty.
10, so 17 damage is what I cured myself at 2nd level.
Ooh, good heal.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the beaver, I assume he still can't get through, so he'll just stay back there.
He can squeeze through now that he's got a path here. 35, 40. And he can stop right there. That's 40 feet.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So Felix is like, whoosh, like launching this blue fire, and then he just hears this like coming up behind him slowly, breathing on his neck. And it is these guys' turn. So yeah, Arkul like comes chunking up. Doof, 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 doof. This guy's gonna go, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Boss! 25, 30. And you can hear him like going, actually he'll action dash. He'll go back and you can hear him yelling for another. And this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to this will be kind of cool. It's
Flip the table?
Not necessarily going to help him in this situation, but it's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
Kachunka. He's going to kick the table over there. That's really cool. He's gonna kick the table over and take a shot at that Arkul. Ooh. Slutty 20 to hit.
No.
Fuck! Okay. Then after you... Or after them, rather. Hadrian, Felix are cool. So Hadrian, it is back to you, my friend.
So, I see the blue guy down, and then you said he called for his boss, but I don't see two of them in there. Has the boss not come yet?
Not yet. He just ran off.
Yeah, I think he ran off to get him.
Okay. Okay. So there's just the one dude left. I'll cast Firebolt.
Make that attack.
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
Filthy.
And... Sorry. Oh.
What are you doing down here?
That is a 18.
18 damage.
Is that Joe?
Yes! It is me! I just saw you earlier today!
Yes,
Hi.
it is.
How adorable.
We got ice cream together earlier today, guys.
What are you doing over here?
How fun.
Yes.
Hey, Ava. Now's not a good time. Do you need something? What do you need?
A pull-up.
Oh. Okay.
Kind of important.
We will,
That's a good thing?
Okay, Hadrian, anything else with your turn?
No, good. You
Okay.
get out of here.
We will, that's a good place to take a break then, because that usually means it's bedtime. So, Felix...
No, it's not.
It's not a good place to take a break?
No.
Okay, well, we're probably still gonna... We'll come back, we'll start with Felix, and we'll pick it up from there. back at it. I don't know how long that break was. I think I was gone for a while, but we're back now. So,
Oh my god, that is amazing.
getting back into
Puppy!
into a Nashator. Felix, you are up. So
Hi,
you know that
buddy.
one guy ran back. You've got this singular unit right here who is like behind the table, popping shots at you guys. What are you going to do?
He will move to the square that is downward from Arkul, or I guess to Arkul's left.
There? No?
Yes. Does that guy have cover from there?
A little bit. Oh, what? Not that that's helpful. There we go. So he's got a little bit of cover, but not much.
Okay. He will just fire a ray of frost
Rowie or Acorn.
at this son of a gun. Let me double check my sorcery stuff that I can do.
Yeah. Bonding with my bros.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I have the cold affinity. I keep forgetting to reference that. I'm allowed to add a +4 to any cold spells to 1 damage roll.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I should have done that in the fireball too. Fuck.
Could have killed him.
Could
Could have been like.
I know. So it's just a ranged attack. Gonna use the handy dandy. That's 19.
That'll hit. Even with cover.
2d8. Ooh. 17 points of damage.
Ooh, so close. Yeah, you can see he is like just barely hanging on to the edge of this table. Anything else, Felix?
He'll stay there.
After Felix, end of the round are cool.
I want to run up. Can I, for cinematic effect, jump over the table and just stab this guy right in the throat?
Just vault it.
Yeah, I want to vault this table.
You
and
can make
just-
an attack roll.
I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Plastic cheeks.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Oh, not bad. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's also a sneak attack.
For all of his 1 point of health right now.
Well, good, because I fucking rolled 4, so 8 damage.
8. And he falls.
And then I want to use the rest of my movement speed to run down the hallway where I saw the one guy run.
So you were here? 20?
I was next to Hadrian. Yeah, I was in front of Hadrian.
Yeah, you were by Felix. So 5:30. You get right there.
Perfect.
Top of round Thrizzle. Char, it is back to you and the one remaining singular beaver.
Yes, the beaver and I will go down the hallway.
5, 10, 30, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5-ish, 40, and he starts gnawing on the table.
Okay, I mean, he does like wood.
So, are cool. You are going down. Let's just get rid of this. So it's interesting that you can see that this little pathway here kind of is on a decline, and if you were just over here, you almost couldn't see it. It was naturally blended in, so it just looked like the wall stopped there, as well as from the blast of Felix's attack, kind of highlighted that this was another hallway. You are approached by a very large mofo. Where is
Mofo.
My fire. So this hulking figure comes around the corner, and he is adorned in a variety of bones. He comes around the corner, and he has this massive, like, blade on a stick looking weapon. Well, another dragonborn. I can't wait to add you to my collection. Swing.
Bring it on, ass face.
Slutty 20 to hit.
No.
Miss Rooney.
I just sidestep.
Then that 19 is gonna miss as well.
Yeah, it is. Sidestep that one too.
Yeah, and like you guys off in the back can see like sparks coming off the wall as chunks of stone are coming down from his attacks, and little bitch boy here is gonna stand behind him and fire a shot off at you for a 20. What do they have to plus? No, 18 to hit.
Nope.
So you guys can see Arkul is just like
I just
taking shots.
tilt my head to the side and passes right by.
And yeah, he looks at you. Funny. It is not your turn. Hadrian, and then Felix, and then Arkul.
Do I have a sight line? Oh no, I don't. Can I step out into the room? Not, I don't need to use all my movement speed. Just in front of Char here.
You want to go in front of Char?
Yeah.
Pachoop.
And then, do I have a sight line to said big scary man thing?
You do.
All right.
Big scary man. Is he an orc?
Yes.
You know, we don't have time to fuck around here. I'll do Ray Lutham's Psychic Lance, so I'm gonna pull like a green shimmering javelin from my forehead and just like yellow green, I guess, and just launch it at him. And it is a con save.
Shimmering.
22.
22 con save? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that does save.
What would that have done if that would have failed?
I'm still counting.
Probably full damage.
Oh, is it like a half or full type deal?
Yeah, it's half or full. Give me a second. There's a lot going on here. And my math skills are a little behind right now.
I can always roll dice on screen if you like.
No, it's okay.
Con save or intel save?
Oh, sorry, intel save. My bad. It'll still save though with that roll. My fault.
Well, he has not a high plus to his con. Well, no. If your DC is 13, then
it saves either way.
It was I think it was a natural 14. I think.
Yeah, there you go. You're fine.
Which, even if he had a -1, which should be funny.
You're talking, so now I have to do calculator math.
Fair enough. So yeah, you guys, I think for the first time, you see Hadrian like pull a spear out of his own forehead and then.
So it would have been 38 damage.
Ooh, but it's not 19.
But it's
Anything else, Hadrian?
I'm gonna Misty Step into a crouch behind the dead beaver stealthily.
Misty Step is a spell. Is another spell.
It's a bonus action. Yeah, you're right. It's fine.
Yeah,
Never mind.
You only move like.
I'll stealthily use my movement speed to do that. How's that?
Yeah, you can go. I think you moved 15, so you can get right. About right.
I still want to have a sight line. I just want to be crouching behind the beaver for cover.
Okay, we'll get you right there. Nice little beef crouch.
Yeah. Can
Beef crouch.
Christ.
After Hadrian, it is Felix, and then Arkul.
Crouching the beef. So, can you do a 20 radius sphere behind the bitch boy? I just want to see. I don't want to hit Arkul with this if I cast it.
I'm assuming you mean the boss and not, like, Hadrian.
Yeah.
You just said the bitch boy. I mean,
I see what you did there. I don't appreciate that.
yeah, if you're putting it right on that wall back there, you can scream and use your attack.
And it won't hit him?
No.
Oh! Alright. This is a spell y'all ain't seen before.
Ooh. I like hearing that.
He's going to cast Synaptic Static.
Oh, okay.
Choose a point within range to cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make an intelligence saving throw of 16. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected. The target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. Furthermore, on a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that number from all its rolled attacks and ability checks, as well as con saving throws. The target can make intelligence saving throws on the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself.
Shit.
If it succeeds the intelligence saving throw.
So, okay.
So I'm going to need a couple of intel saves there, buddy.
Yeah, I already made him. Go ahead and roll your damn.
My damn damage.
Go ahead and roll that double damn. Full damn.
And when he casts this, he does not speak in Elvish this time. He says,
I summon the power within me. Morth, go forth.
Hey. In Draconic, or is that common?
just common. He's in control now.
What, oh man, was it Borderlands? I think it may have been Borderlands where somebody had this, like, kind of like a phoenix or like a firebird of some kind. They could just, like, summon and send out to attack a thing. I'm seeing that, but in the form of like a small dragon, just whoosh, flies past you guys and, you know, blows up when it hits the wall. What's the damage?
33.
Ooh, nice hit.
Did they save?
Both of them are kind of like blinking in the damage as they're trying to recover from whatever it is. Just hit them.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Can't think that's close enough. Yeah, that's right. Anything else, Felix?
He'll stay right there.
Yeah, and Arkul, you can see the big guy in front of you, like trying to get his wits about him. It is your turn.
How's he looking?
Pretty good.
Confused.
Well then, I'm gonna move 5 feet up so I can hit him. And
Yank.
this guy's big and obnoxious. I'm going to use 4 inspiration points to roll a nat 20.
Okay.
Fuck, I forgot we had those. I need to look at the sheet again that has the rules.
So for stats purposes, I'm not going to keep track of it, but for damage, absolutely.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Holding?
I want to retcon. I want to use my bonus action first, and then do that.
Sorry, bro, it was fake. No, that's fine.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do clear flight.
To do what?
To do... Shit, I'm on the wrong page. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my 4 inspiration to roll a nat 20.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna pump a 2nd level smite into that.
It's like, it's just so dumb how, like,
And I get sneak attack.
they left smite as, like, something you could just willy-nilly do. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think it's restricted by multi-attacks landing in one turn.
Rubber. So that's
Smite him.
4d8 plus 4d6 doubled plus 4. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
My wife gave me popcorn.
You gonna eat
That
it
was
while I'm
nice of her.
spending all this time trying to figure out how much damage you're about to fuck this guy up with?
Yeah.
Eat as many popcorns as damage you do.
12. That's not very much.
12 crunches.
16. 20. 28. 35. 70. Oop, that's not a touchscreen. 74 damage.
Huge hit.
That's insane.
Gracious me.
I hit him so hard he doesn't know what to do.
I feel like everyone's pulling out the big guns because we
Um,
know we got through the hard part of the dungeon. We're just like, let's kill him.
Oh, actually, hold on. And also because of Thunderous Smite. What the? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing down here?
Because of Thunderous Smite, additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
It's bedtime. Can you go ask mom? Go ask mom, please. You and your double jammies. She was wearing pajamas and she put another set on for some reason.
Gotta layer up.
It needs to succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Well, he's got that minus D6.
Not on strength. Only on con.
Oh, well, I thought.
Oh wait, it's ability. It's
I thought it was saves.
-6. Well, it's a D6. You roll it for attack rolls to subtract, ability score checks, and then con saving throws. Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. If I have to concentrate on a spell, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Ever misspeak to me again.
Sorry, it's the first time I've casted that. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's fine. Oh, it's only attack rolls and checks and con saves. Okay, but not strength saves, which is good.
Con saves maintaining concentration.
Yeah, that's the only save though.
It's gotta be the 4.
My bad.
Which, of course, you know, in true Kriv fashion, I roll a fucking 6 on that D6.
Yes!
Doesn't affect this one though. But it comes out to a 10.
Aw. So then, yeah, because of Thunderous Smite, he'd be knocked 10 feet back
Badushka!
and knocked prone.
Prone.
So yeah, you guys see Arkul just wind up this shot, and well, I mean, how do you see Arkul doing all of this?
So, in all cinematicness, I grab my sword. With my hand, I kind of like pretend I'm unsheathing it again, as electric yellow is pouring out of the blade. I take it back, twist my wrist, and then just swing strike right up. And then
Ava, it's bedtime.
the smite just comes straight down out of nowhere.
Boom!
And you just hear
I'm
boom in a
done.
300-foot radius as this guy gets knocked on his ass.
Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
I have a second attack.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Back it. Nice. Let him have it.
And that's a 2d10. This one. And then he needs to make a DC save.
A DC save? That's what he has to do?
Yeah, a DC Dex save of 13.
Yeah. Roll the damage.
Takes 12 damage on a fail or half on a success.
Yeah, Arkul just levies. This like the cinematics behind this attack alone are pretty freaking cool. Like focusing up that thunderous smite, letting him have it, and then also just like releasing this beam, and he looks like even after that attack is able to like roll and avoid a little bit of damage out of that. He still looks in fighting form, but we'll see. Anything else are cool?
Nope, I end my turn.
Top of 4 with Char.
Yes. Can I move forward to be exactly 30 feet away from him?
25, 30. We'll get the speed right out of the way. Yes.
Okay, and he's not undead, right? Bless you.
He could be.
Oh, if he was, I should know, because
No, he's
I
not.
would have done an extra D8.
Okay. I would like to cast Blight on him then.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's my last 4th level spell slot I have available.
You guys are just
He needs
letting
to
him
make a
have it.
Constitution 16.
Natural 20.
Okay, well he still takes half damage, so half of... Oh, how fun. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, 26. So he takes 13 damage.
You guys are just giving it to him with both barrels.
And then the beaver that's still alive can move 40 feet. Maybe you can like put him like, yeah, kind of like down 1 square. Yeah, just being kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And
you
he
like
will...
you like wind him up like one of those old cars, and he just starts like and just starts jumping down the hallway.
Well, it's a wind-up beaver. And he'll attack first with his bite for a
He has
10. I don't
advantage?
think that hits.
He has advantage because the guy's prone.
Oh. Then, nope, still not gonna hit a 10 or 12.
Nay.
Okay, then his claws. Oh, that's gonna hit a 22. Or I guess I can roll for a net 20. 22.
That hits.
And that's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 damage.
12. Anything else, Char?
And that's my turn.
So after you, it is this guy, and you are gonna see him go over and start searching the big man. And he's gonna, you can see he like pulls off this red jug and just like throws it down the guy's gullet. I don't think it's too much healing here, but we'll find
He's
out.
got a gullet!
Shove it down his gullet! Ooh, lots of
You
fours.
gullet fuck.
He gets some decent healing. He gets some healing back, a little bit. So you can see, like, he is chugging away at this potion before he, like, smacks that guy and stands back up. And he is, from right there, he is going to, again, whoosh, like, chop down at Arkul. Fuck. Like, it's... just doesn't matter the game, doesn't matter the dice. I am just not going to roll. This is supposed to be kind of a big enemy here. Same fucking roll.
What are you rolling?
7s.
Woo! Yeah, those miss.
Like, there's just...
Sucks to suck.
Sure does. Alright.
This is our revenge.
Yeah, well, I thought I was, like, giving him a high enough modifier to hit. I'm wrong. So, anyway. Fuck.
Kurt, I'm hearing a lot of talk back from you too, by the way.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because he had that d6 to fuck him. And then on his intelligence save to beat the static, natural 1.
He's still confused.
We fucked up your big bad.
Hadrian.
I'll throw level 4 cloud of daggers in between the two of them.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
He was talking a big game with them dragon bones.
We'll have this little drum here be the cloud. That's like on their turn, right? When it enters the spell on its turn. Yes, and it is...
How big is the cloud?
It is a 5-foot cube, so Arkul, you are good. I was just checking that.
Sweet.
Anything else?
I can be in front of him and be fine.
Yeah. Hadrian, anything else?
Did you get damage for it?
It is on the start of their turn, or if you approach it. So right
or
now
if
they...
I approach them?
If anyone is to enter that cloud, that is when they take damage.
No. How far away am I from the cloud?
35, first guess.
35.
35, 35, 40. It's close.
Pretty far. Damn.
Anything else? Baby?
I'll just talk to Arkul. If you want to talk to them, now would be the time.
We're not talking.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, Arkul, he hasn't expressed this, but he can see, like, dragonborn horns adorned on this particular figure. You know, they are immediately recognizable to him. Anything else, Hadrian?
No, that'll do.
Felix, and then Arkul.
Level 2, magic missile at big man.
Paladin, go to.
Dart, 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 dart. Diamond. Let's hurt him. Maybe not. 8 points of foice.
You rolled a 1.
Yep.
Yep. It hurts, doesn't it? I know. Any movement, Felix?
He shall stay right there.
Oh, cool.
Move 5 feet up. Attacking him.
The cloud was actually far enough back where it does not hit Arkul. Because he has...
Does it still get enacted because he's there?
No, it is a 5-foot cube, and it's like right back here. So because this guy is so large, Arkul does not have to enter that space to hit him.
That wouldn't stop me. I'm killing this guy no matter what.
Get him.
Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty hit.
Yeah. Sneak attack. Oh, that's not bad. $18 damage.
Ooh, yeah. Second attack.
Yeah, just do a regular hit. 19.
That is a miss.
Oh no!
End of your turn.
Yeah.
Jar, round 5.
Yes. Kind of out of spells, and I hate to use my last wild shape. So I'll just go ahead and I'll do Produce Flame and attack for a 18 to hit.
That'll miss.
Damn.
Anything else?
And then I'll have the beaver attack.
Okay, so the beaver is within that cloud. So what does he have to do, Hadrian?
Huh?
The beaver is starting its turn in the cloud. What does it have to do?
What damage does it have to do?
What is it taking from your cloud of daggers?
A lot.
How
Oh.
much?
Dying?
Yeah, no save or nothing.
Nope.
No.
Hadrian, the Beaver Slayer.
22. 22 to all 3 of them.
Okay, that's not bad. He's up. He's still up.
Feel good.
And then
All 3 of them take 22 damage.
yeah, it's not their turn yet. This is just the beaver.
Oh.
And
Okay,
then
well,
make the
he's
attack.
still alive to make his attack,
Yep.
which is the important thing. Okay. So he'll try the bite first. 18, so that's not gonna hit.
How fitting of a beaver! Yeah.
I know. But for whatever reason, the claws seem to do better. That's an unnatural 20.
That's an unnatural hit.
Okay. 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10. He's getting very, very weak.
And that's the beaver's turn.
Okay, and now this guy's turn is starting, so Hadrian, roll those dice again.
Oh, new dice. Uh, 19.
Oops. Yeah, Arkul is watching as this cloud of death just hovers in the space, and it, like, as the beaver starts there, and he can see just kind of the quick flashes of slashing blades catching the light as they're like dicing up the beaver as it's like trying to bite at this guy, and he can't get a bite off, but he just throws a little beaver paw out there and hits him, and you can hear the guy struggling, and kind of as this guy is like struggling, he still can't see or really think clearly after Felix's static blow. He takes one last look at you with this dirty glare, Arkul, his face still covered in that mist, and you see his eyes just kind of roll back as a dozen, 24 flashing of blades just, you can hear them just cutting him to shreds in this cloud. He falls, and this guy is like, yeah, well, fuck that.
Good.
He moved up. He moved.
He was not outside. He was outside of Arkul's range.
He was outside of the dagger's range too. I put him in between them.
He already took the damage. He took it as well.
He did?
Yeah. And he's just gonna be like, fuck you, and take one shot at Arkul. No, he's not. He's gonna run that way. Hadrian.
Ooh, me?
Oh,
Really?
you.
Alright, I'm gonna move as far along as I can. Straight. I'll give Arkul a little pat on the back. And then, can I Misty Step, like, through the wall in front of the other guy for my bonus action?
No, but you can get to, what, 5, 10, 15, it's about there. There-ish.
Alright, fine with me. Is that close enough to make a sword attack?
You can go right there and you catch him, like, running away, yeah.
Alright, that's fine. I don't use this thing much, so. For this purpose, I will make 2 swings with the Arachnarok blade.
Swing, motherfucker.
That is a 25
Oh, yeah.
and a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn.
So for the 25, it's a 4. And for the nat 20, dropped it. It is a 10. So 14 damage.
Did you double your crit?
Yeah, I just get a D. Oh, I forgot to add the plus. My bad. Oh well.
Either way,
mistake.
he did. So
Oh,
Hadrian,
nice.
you're like running up through the hallway, like giving Arkul a pat on the back as you're like watching this guy be cut to shreds, like giving him a pat on the back and then fading into mist. Like kind of like mid-swing, you like pop out and just whoosh, cut this guy across the back. He hits
That is
the dirt.
exactly how I was visualizing that.
He hits.
Can I
the
search
dirt.
him?
Sure. He in particular doesn't have much on him other than
I'm searching the big guy.
yeah. You already out of that range. Ah!
Ah, I fall, I dead.
He's dead! Okay. Arkul, make an investigation check.
This is big. I gotta find something on this bitch. Yeah, 10.
10 is enough.
Yay!
This particular individual was an orc. The rest were orc minis, but they were actually the same humanoid bandits that you guys have been fighting. And on him, really, well, you've got this +2 glaive, and then he has a letter. It's written on somewhat crude paper, and you can see a number of names on the bottom, each written in this very well dried, but in this old dried deep red colored ink of some kind. Let me get the session music changed up here in a second.
Ooh.
You said a +2
Plot?
glaive and this note.
Yes.
I'm gonna add that +2 glaive to my inventory.
For sweepies and stabbies.
Yeah, exactly.
The old sweep and stab. The note. As decreed by their previous agreement, the Bone-Tide Bandits hereby, by blood, surrender... bandits hereby, by blood, agree to surrender their organization to the power of the Order of the Silver Petal Magistrate, and will initiate an attack on Dragon's Vale before the end of July. In return, those surviving members will be guaranteed membership into the Order, and will be slowly spread throughout the continent in concordance with any future plan that may deem them necessary. And around the bottom of the page, you see about 24 names, which is about what you guys have taken out of this particular encampment.
I missed some of that because my headphones died right at the end of you speaking.
You son of a gun! It's also in the Discord item chat.
Oh, oops. I'm taking all of that.
And Arkul, make a history check.
Oh, great. Something I'm also wonderful at. 2 seconds.
You're good at killing, though.
Yeah.
A little too good.
What is
Silver Petal Magistrate? Why?
Yeah, my history is -1, so this is gonna be great. Okay, 17.
Arkul is going over the body of this individual. And he's not really sure if maybe he's just catching some of the aftermath of Felix's little static thing through this guy somehow, you know, or Arkul understands magic to a degree, but not in its entirety. And like as Hadrian is going by, you know, he's having these flashes of the first attack in Dragon's Veil that was 20 years ago now, almost to the day. And it was this figure. He could hear his voice somewhere in the background. And in this very brief flash, he's taken back to that day where he was huddled in his house, afraid for his life. I just moved something. Afraid for his life. Oh my gosh, I can move you with my mouse keys. That's hilarious. Sorry. Huddled for his life, afraid, but dependent on whoever was ready to fight around him, seeing his father unleash his power. I think at one point actually melted a guy's face off. And watching his sister be slain. And maybe it's the way that she died or the position that she died in that is giving him this visual, almost in the exact same orientation as the way she died. He can see her skull on this creature's belt. It's much smaller now, obviously, because she never got to grow up. But Arkul certainly did. And he can see a number of other... He already could tell that many of the bones on this figure were in fact dragonborn. Can't necessarily identify the other, as well as some of the other scaled kind in their town, city, encampment, whatever you want to call it. But that one sort of announces itself to Arkul as it's old and withered. Maybe he left it out in the sun to bleach. But there it is.
I don't say anything. I just specifically pick up her skull and take it with me, and I grab all the other dragon bones, and I take them. I take all the dragon bones, everything.
Yeah, you guys see Arkul. Like, I imagine, like, I don't know if the light from your blade dissipates, but because it's a flame blade, right?
No, it's just a blade with light on it right now.
Okay.
It's a +1 rapier.
Okay. Oh, from Cardi, right? The Cardi blade?
No, this isn't. I got rid of the Cardi blade.
Oh, yeah, you got caught with it. That's right. Which we never went over that. Anyway. You guys are watching Arkul. He just very... I don't even know the word. Like, maybe he was excited in this battle. He literally, like, did everything. He sent a thunder shockwave through these halls, I think multiple times. This figure falls, and you see Hadrian kind of like, oh, what's up, bitch? Like, to the guy in the background, and Arkul bends and gently collects the bones off of this figure.
After I do that, as long as there's nothing else on the body, I just want to like smash his skull in with my foot.
Crunch. Yeah, it's a thick crunch. Orcs have dense bones.
Let's move on.
Arkul, why are you taking all those bones with you?
We'll talk after. Now's not a good time.
Oh, is everything okay?
Just peachy. And then I start going down the path that Hadrian went.
The beaver next to you, like, okay.
Yeah, we can send the beaver down there for traps.
Now's a good time to talk.
The beaver look.
You know that look that really only beavers are known for giving?
Which is like, this like beaver bear, but yes.
Felix will
A beaver?
nudge Shar.
He doesn't seem very peachy.
I would imagine his, the bones that he found are from his people. I don't think he's very happy about that, and it sounds like it could be worse. We could find more bones, so, maybe once we all get home, we kind of buy him a drink and have him talk it out.
So, like, you'll see Felix, like, he's kind of like a light bulb moment. Like, he didn't see the bones. He was very far away. Like, he didn't know that they were dragon bones.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine how he's feeling.
Right. So I think he's just trying to get through it right now, since we're still in the middle of it,
Well, we gotta help him get his revenge.
I agree. But I think we just gotta be supportive of him right now. So let's make sure we follow him and keep him, in our view.
Yes. In this interim, Felix is going to use sorcery points to restore a spell slot. Let me just double check the thingy, the jiggies. Fuck, I can't remember. Where's that chart at? There it is.
So for this particular part of the dungeon, there is still like quite a bit more for you guys to do here. I don't think it like I left this dungeon pretty open, not knowing where you guys would go, obviously.
We managed to kill the boss, and there's
literally
not much left.
You did all of the hardest things first. like so I am going to go ahead and I don't like to do this, but I also don't want to spend a whole nother episode of like, I go left, I go right, I go left, I go. I think it'll be much quicker and much more interesting, like for you guys to if I tell you like kind of the net result here. So there is quite a bit of dungeon left here. You guys literally just found the loot room. I don't have all of the loot tallied up yet. It's quite a haul, so I will get that to you before the next session. And just for the sake of Arkul, this particular room, as Char and Felix were just discussing, is filled with bones. Many of them he can identify as like scaled kind. Not all of them. Some of them do just look like regular, like humanoid-ish bones. This is a very Memento Mori style room. Like top to bottom, every square inch of this room is lined with bones. And in the back is where they kept all of their items. So I am going to close out Tailspire here.
Well, since we're talking about the bones, I'll go up to Felix. Felix, can you send a message to my cousin and let him know about the bones? Most of them are from the scaled folk, my people. We need help
I'll do
clearing.
it right away.
Arkul.
He'll scurry off to
Arkul.
tell the cousin. I forget his name. Sorry.
Nadar.
Nadar and Chipotle. Oakley, I know. I know it's Oakley.
That's a good way of saying it.
Cheap.
That's how I remember it. I just think of Oakley from Chipotle.
Oakley. Now, as you guys...
Arkul. Sorry, I wanted to RP something.
Please.
I wouldn't trust Outlay with the note that you found.
I didn't tell anybody I found a note.
Oh, fine. You're a dick. You're a dick.
It's his backstory. He can do with it what he wants.
Yeah, if Hadrian were in a better position, maybe he would have seen that.
Okay.
I think Char was the closest. Rachel, you can make a perception check if you think that's something that Char may have been on. It's not like Arkul was hiding it.
Like the note?
Yeah, just the more specifics of what he picked up.
Oh. I mean, I assume she probably, was just trying to be respectful and try not to, look over her shoulder at stuff,
Sure.
Because, the bones, and she's probably okay, maybe it's a note that's, But she will go over and just kind of, put her arm on his shoulder and, be like, I'm here for you. Let me know what I can do to start with helping with this, so...
Sure. As you guys, in the, not the last episode, I think the one right before, there were puzzles for you guys to do. They weren't particular brain benders or anything. They were mostly, status and effect setups. So if you failed one, you were going to have some penalties to your attacks. If you failed another, you'd have exhaustion. And so they were going to set you up to make the dungeon in its entirety very, very hard, but when you do all of the hardest things first, kind of takes the wind out of my sails on that one. So, had you gone through and solved them, which you do, your characters come upon this room that is tucked away. In the game, it was the southwest side of this dungeon. And all of you are able to enter. And immediately, Felix is struck with this strange sense of familiarity as I believe it was beneath the mountains of Fury Keep where this same energy of whatever it is entered your body, and he sort of touched the cosmos, as it were. And here it's a similar feeling, although Felix specifically can feel this same power trying to choose one of you. And it seems to be making its way towards Hadrian. So Hadrian, because you are able to do both physical and magical things, you will receive one or the other. Whereas in Felix's case, the magic side was chosen for him. I believe that you guys have yet to find out, or maybe you have at this point, I can't remember what all the lore I've dropped at this moment is. You're entering this large room, and there is this almost like a like a bird bath shape, but it's much larger than a bird bath, where it has a very thin base that opens up to this wide basin, this very shallow but wide basin, very ornate stone cut object. And you can see these two lights just hovering around one another. They're sort of dancing around one leaving behind this glittering greenish trail, the other almost seems to be leaving behind stars, but in a very small scale. So Hadrian, for you, I will do my little dice, my little D2 here, if you want to call it that. The logo here will be physical, and the tails side will be magic. Okay, nice flip there, pa-ching. I believe I said that side was. So for you, not that Felix knows what Hadrian is going through, but he can sense it, perhaps. That Hadrian is being touched by the cosmos, and Hadrian, you have this sense of maybe smallness in yourself, this dwarfing feeling of how minute you are in relation to the universe, yet integral to the construction of its fabric. You are touched by the cosmos, and you gain an ability. It is called Void Touch. Using your bonus, and I'll put this in the chat. Using your bonus action, you open a small rift next to you and an enemy of your choice within 50 feet. You and only you may use this rift to attack the enemy as though they were 5 feet away from you until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
This applies to all attacks one may take on their turn. Spells may not travel through the void. This ability only applies to attacks.
Travel through the void to be next to him? Like, does it transport me?
No, it's like a like you punch through the hole and it hits them.
Oh, sick.
That's super cool.
That's so cool.
Spells may not travel through the void. This ability only applies to attacks and may not be used for the purposes of protection or help-like actions. Allies cannot utilize this void. So I'm gonna put your name next to that one, and then I have a really cool little tidbit for you guys after the stream that I told Scuds last week about kind of the really cool way that these spells have divvied themselves out, or spells and abilities.
Is that something I can add, or do I have to manually like create it?
You can add it manually. You can add it manually through D&D Beyond. It's not something on there. Spirit and Cosmos are spells of my own construction and abilities.
They're really cool.
This was an ability.
So is that, do I add it via extras?
We will go over that after the stream.
Alright.
Yeah, it's cool. There are 2 of each of the spells of each type, and Felix actually has the other one. So you guys, maybe since Felix was actually in the room for this one, he can see this power ingraining itself in Hadrian as he's looking up and maybe witnessing something much, much larger than himself. And we'll end the stream there. I think Nadar is good and pissed after entering the room and seeing what Asher sees and what everybody else has seen as well. So next session, we'll get you guys going towards back to Dragonsvale on the outside of the cavern here for future me purposes. In-game date time is July 28th. And we'll stop there. Cool. Alright. So these guys will be back in 2 weeks. My other group should be back next week, I'm fairly certain. And then after that, we're going to do what we can to keep the stream going. A lot of things are going to be going on. Not announcing it yet, but we will be. So, hey ho, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.